Hello, everybody. Tim here for another movie review for The Snowman. This is the new crime thriller starring Michael Fassbender, Rebecca Ferguson, J.K. Simmons. And the story here is that Michael Fassbender plays a detective named Harry Hole, and he starts to uncover some murders of women around his city. And so he teams up with Rebecca Ferguson, and they are trying to hunt down the killer, solve the mystery. It's very a generic plot, but I was looking forward to this one because of Michael Fassbender. Obviously, like, I'm a big Michael Fassbender fan. He's been in a lot of bad movies and he's been in a lot of great movies, but I always enjoy his performance. And before I say whether I liked the movie or not, I liked his performance. He always brings an A game, even in terrible movies. Even in movies like Assassin's Creed, which is a guilty pleasure of mine, but I acknowledge it's a bad movie. He's great in it, and he's very good here. All the performances across the board here are really good, but the movie's really bad. The movie is not good. The plot is muddled. The script is just terrible. The dialogue is unbearable. And the script just doesn't make sense. There's no flow to the movie at all. And probably my biggest gripe with this movie is a technical one, and that's the editing. The direction and the cinematography, you could tell, are outstanding. Especially the cinematography is great. It's a beautiful looking movie, and this is from the director of Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, which is a fantastic movie. So the director's getting great performances out of his actors. Michael Fassbender, Rebecca Ferguson, J.K. Simmons is in a little bit of this movie, and he does great work. A British accent that I had never heard before from him. So the director is doing his job to the best of his ability with the script he was given and the constraints he was given, I'm assuming, on this project. But the editing is just all over the place. It feels choppy. There are entire plot points, I feel, that are missing from this movie. There's a point towards the end of the movie where, without giving anything away, Michael Fassbender's character Harry is talking to a suspect in the murders, and he says, "When I spoke with you earlier and interrogated you earlier, this is what you said." We never saw him interrogate that character earlier in the film, to my knowledge, unless I missed it or was sleeping at that time. But I don't think so. I remember the entire movie, and I don't remember that. So there's just moments like that muddled throughout this entire film, and it's just really disappointing because there's a lot of potential here. It's a generic story, but with the right care, it could have been done really well. And that's the thing. I don't know how this happened. With great talent behind the camera and in front of the camera, this should have been a really nice crime thriller around this time of year with a little bit of a spooky horror thrill to it. This would have been a great movie this time of year. And what is going to end up happening is this is going to fizzle and die at the box office, and no one is ever going to talk about this movie. And that's what it deserves, frankly. I hate to be so harsh on it, but you're not going to remember this movie. If you see it, you're not going to remember it. I saw it 4 hours ago, and I don't remember half of it. Just because it's so muddled. And it's really unfortunate because I was looking forward to this one. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on The Snowman. Let me know what you thought about it if you have seen it. And remember to hit that like button, hit subscribe. That helps me out a great deal. And it lets you stay up to date with all of my latest content. Well, anyway, guys, thanks as always for listening. And until next time, have a good one.